Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to take a look at Joshua chapters 22 through 24, and we're going to finish out yet another book of the Bible. If you've been with us now throughout this year so far, we have successfully moved through several books of the Bible, and we're going to continue to move chronologically through the rest of the Bible. So stick with it. It's been a great journey as we dig into God's Word and realize how these words apply to us today. Chapter 22 through 24 has a few different themes in them as we finish out this book: unity, commitment, and then choosing to follow God. So chapter 22 sees Joshua sending the Reubenites, Gadites, and half-tribe of Manasseh back to their land east of the Jordan. They had faithfully helped Israel conquer Canaan, and now they could return home. But before they crossed the Jordan, they build a large altar, which immediately causes alarm among the other tribes. They assume it's rebellion against God, perhaps a separate place of worship, defying the central altar at the tabernacle. A civil war nearly breaks out, but the eastern tribes explain this altar isn't for sacrifices. It's an altar to remember, or as a reminder to future generations that we still belong to Israel and to the Lord. Disaster was quickly avoided and unity was preserved. It's a reminder that quick judgments can lead to unnecessary conflict, and seeking understanding often will bring peace. Chapter 23, we see Joshua, who is now old, giving his farewell address. He reminds Israel that God has fought for them, but warns them not to mix with the surrounding nations. If you cling to them, they will become a trap for you, he says. This is a call to remain fully and completely devoted to God, because compromise will lead to destruction. This gets to the whole, why does God tell them to get rid of everyone in a foreign nation? It's because this compromise thing often leads to destruction. Chapter 24 is the final challenge to the people. Joshua gathers the nations at Shechem and recounts God's faithfulness, from Abraham's calling to their deliverance from Egypt and their conquest of the land. Then he delivers his famous declaration: "Choose this day whom you will serve. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." The people pledge to follow God. Joshua warns them, you can't just say it, you actually have to live it. This is where actions speak far louder than words comes into play. They set up a large stone as a witness to their commitment, and with that, Joshua dies, ending an era of leadership that began under Moses. These chapters challenge us to stay faithful and committed to God. Do we truly serve Him, or are we just saying it with our words? Like Israel, we must remember what God has done and choose daily to follow Him. Faith isn't just a one-time decision. It's a lifelong commitment. And that's what discipleship looks like. That's it for today. Be well, friends.